Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video, which is going to be makeup launches, hot new makeup launches, anti-haul, wish list. Usually these videos are now becoming more of a wish list than an anti-haul, but I'm trying to balance it out. So we have a little bit of everything. We also have some makeup news. I am drinking coffee, so if I'm a little like bzz, that's the reason. It's so hot. And with that, let's just get right into the products because you guys know it is always a long one in these videos. Get your snack and let's get on with the products. Also in the comments, let me know what is your favorite snack. I was going to say I love hot Cheetos, which I do. I don't eat them that often. I would say my snack is definitely more fruit, like mango con chilito, watermelon, especially right now. Watermelon is so delicious with chilito. So fruit, I would say, is my favorite snack, especially when I'm watching videos. That is what I like to grab and just enjoy some time watching some videos. So let me know in the comments what your favorite snack is or which one you recommend that I try. So yeah, let's just get on to the products now. Per usual, we're going to start off with the anti-haul portion so we could end with a bang and end with the good stuff. I've been trying to talk about this palette for like the past two makeup launch videos, and it's this Milani Gilded Jewel Eyeshadow Palette, which I think is very pretty. I actually do like the color story. It's in the anti-haul portion just because I have a lot of palettes and then in my wish list there's like 5 palettes I want, but this is one that I just don't feel like I need, or I don't know. I'm kind of like in between. I love the packaging, I love the color story, so I might get it, but I also feel like the price for drugstore is expensive. It is $19.99. And that's a little pricey for me. I just found one of their other palettes at Marshall's for $5. So crossing my fingers that this one ends up at Marshall's, but that would be in a few months. It wouldn't be now. It's still pretty, and I like that the swatches are on a deeper skin tone, and you can really see that they're popping and super vibrant. Of course, maybe it could be very Photoshop, but the colors still look good. Next, we have this collection from L'Oreal, which I was so excited for. Like, I saw this picture that I'm showing you guys right here, and I was like, yes, highlighters, I want those 2 shades, and the glosses, they look really pretty, but I was so excited for the highlighters and their single eyeshadows. And they retail for $12.99. Girl, $12.99 for a single eyeshadow? What? That is too much in my opinion, because nowadays we're getting little monochromatic palettes from ColourPop for $12. This palette is $13. This palette, this eyeshadow, this single eyeshadow. So I just felt like they lost the opportunity to have this beautiful highlighter. Like, the colors look beautiful for all skin types in my opinion. You have like a very light one, a pinky one that's super bronzy for deeper skin tones. You guys love how I use my hands to talk because I'm looking at the picture and I'm like pointing at them in the air. But yeah, I was so excited for this until I saw it was a single eyeshadow. And they also have gloss. Their Gold Mirage Crush Quartz Gloss. 4 shades. I don't know, in my opinion these seem like they might be metallic, and I'm personally not a fan of metallic glosses. I will wait and see swatches and stuff on the glosses. I'm definitely skipping the highlighters, and if I am to pick up one of the lip glosses, it will probably just be one, just to test it out, because they are $11.99, so they're a little more pricey, and for drugstore that's just a little too much for me when we have Maybelline coming out with these fire glosses. We also have Beauty Creations coming out with these glosses, $5.99. I think this one was like $6.98. The most affordable place for these is Walmart and Target. They have them relatively the same price, but Walmart is definitely the place to buy these, way cheaper than any other drugstore or any other store. Next, we have from the brand Your Cosmetics. They have their new like summer collection. It's called Champagne and Macaroon. How do you say macaroon? Macaron. Macaroon. So this collection It's very pretty. I'm skipping it just because it's not what I want right now. I do want to try stuff from their line, like their highlighters, the concealer, and the foundation. Let me know if you guys have tried them. What do you think of them? There's definitely things that have been on my, like, it's my backup list. Like, there's a list where I want this immediately, and like next time I order something, this is what I'm getting. And then there's the backup list, things that have been on my wish list for a while that I buy here and there randomly. Like if I'm placing an order on Sephora for something else from my first list, you know, I throw in a little bit of stuff from this list. That's just how my brain works. Nice collection. It's just not for me. Then we have from Urban Decay. Now this one, I feel like I am in between, but more so like on anti-haul part of the list. It's a really pretty palette. I've been telling you guys that Urban Decay eyeshadows really don't work for me, but I'm definitely going to try out another palette and give them another chance. This palette definitely catches my attention 100%. You guys know I love glitters. I love anything that shimmers and sparkles, and this is like shimmer sparkle central. So yeah, definitely a palette that I would be interested in, but at the same time, and like, I'm just gonna wait for swatches and reviews from people I trust. Now I like the whole theme of the palette. What I don't like is that they keep making their palettes to include a brush in the palette, and I feel like that's a complaint that a lot of people have, that they don't like their brushes. From the palettes that I had, didn't mind the brushes. I thought they were okay, but a lot of people, and I would say the majority, don't like that they keep building their palettes to include a brush. I feel like that's very 2009, and they should like kind of get it together, maybe include it on the side for people who just don't like to have it. And if you were already going to include a brush for this type of palette, I would have liked, because it's a shimmer or glitter, like a metallic shimmer shade or glitter, I would have liked that they made one of the ends of the brush the little silicone applicator, because that helps a lot to apply shimmer or glittery shades. It makes them, you know, pop more on the eyes. So I feel like if they were thinking of including a brush, they should have went a little bit further and thought about that too, especially for the tones and the type of palette that it is, that has a lot of shimmery shades, more than half of the palette is, that's the theme of the palette. But that's just my thought. And it also has 4 matte shades, which I kind of like, because they included like 2 shades for the brow bone and 2 shades for like to deepen up a crease and make the look more smoky with a pop of, you know, glitter sparkle. Super nice. We'll have to see swatches, because for me, the palette like this looks like it's edited, and usually when palettes look like this, they don't really look the same once you see them in person. So that's definitely something that I'm going to keep my eye out for. Then we have from Charlotte Tilbury their Pillow Talk Lip and Cheek Glow. It's a lip and cheek product. Personally, I don't use these type of products. It is something new, which is why I'm sharing it, because I know some people really like Charlotte Tilbury. I still have yet to try her brand. I'm still like, I can't decide what to try. I either want to try the powder that everyone raves about, or there was another product, I forgot what it was, that was super popular too. But this retails for $40. $40. No, thank you, I'm passing that. Then we have from this brand called Moira. It's easier to say it in Spanish. Cosmetics. They have their Juicy series, which is kind of like a fruit themed series collection. And they have 4 palettes. Kiwi Orange, or I guess I can redo the name, the actual name. I was just saying the fruit. Kiwi Be Friends. Oh My Peelings, which is the orange one. And Apple of My Eye. Apple palette, and then You're Very Cute. They retail for $17, which in my opinion, for a palette of this size and the looks of the palette, it looks like a decent price. It actually looks like an affordable or relatively affordable price for a palette compared to, you know, like a Urban Decay palette and all the other brands that are higher in price. It's on the affordable-ish spectrum of palettes, in my opinion. that's where we'll be ending with the anti-haul, and let's get on to the good stuff. We're going to start off with the makeup news, which is new makeup brands from influencers. Now, first off, this I'm going to start with this because it kind of attaches to the anti-haul. This is Patrick Starr brand, and he really went all the way out. His brand is going to be available at Sephora. It is called One Size, which is kind of with a motto of one size fits all. Makeup is a one size fits all, which I like that. I definitely like the meaning of it. And I'm excited. I was very, very, very excited for his brand. I thought like, oh, you know, something he's known for is maybe like his powders. And I thought that's what something he would come out with his brand. But I guess you're going more on the route of like the logo, makeup is a one size fits all. And there's like a backstory to these two new products, which his two first products are Go Off Makeup Dissolving Mist, which retails for $24, and a Go Off Makeup Remover Wipes, which when I saw it was that, I was like, okay, like I'll wait for more products because it's just not products that interest me. Like, congratulations to him. It's amazing what he's doing and, you know, what he has done with his career. I love that, and I definitely support, you know, his new brand. I just won't be buying these specific products because they just don't catch my attention. It's not things that I want right now or that interest me, but still, congratulations. Then we have Fenty Skin, which I'm excited for this. Excited. So yeah, basically Fenty Beauty, Rihanna is coming out with her own skincare line, which right here, based on the pictures, I kind of can tell that there's like a toner, a cleanser, and a moisturizer. It will be launching July 31st, so we will see all those products and what it is exactly then. But this is definitely a brand that I will be checking out the skincare. I am excited for. Rihanna has beautiful skin, you know, so it's kind of like, ooh, you know, yes, skin. So with that, we're going to go in with more new products. Now we have this Pur Cosmetics times Raw Beauty Christie. She collaborated finally. Her first collaboration is with Pur Cosmetics, and I loved everything about this collection. So she came out with a palette. It's a dual-ended palette. So on one side you have really fun like bold bright colors, and the other side is more of a neutral, like toned down shades, and I like it. She also came out with two different pairs of lashes, which retail for $14, and the palette is $34. I really like it. I actually tried to get it when it launched, and I had no luck. There was a lot of glitches and a lot of issues with the launch, which I feel so bad, you know, for her because she was so stressed out. But congratulations to her. It just means that, you know, a lot of people wanted her collection if they broke the website. I'm one of them. When it restocks, it's definitely a collection that is on my list. The palette and one of the lashes is what really interested me. And just very quickly, I watched her launch video showing her. I watched her video showing the products and doing swatches of the palette and explaining everything, and it literally is like such well put together, thought out palette. The way she explained why everything was in the palette, I just really like that. It's definitely a palette that she, you know, she put her all into. I really, really like that. And my favorite thing was when she did the swatches. Normally when we see influencers, you know, when they're showing their new brand and their collection and their palettes, you see the swatches on their arms and they look absolutely perfect, like perfection, like they did that, you know. And it's not the same once you get the product, you know, in the mail and you're like, hey, your swatches look absolutely amazing, you know, and the quality is not the same as how you see the swatches in their reveal. Her swatches and her reveal video was so real and so raw that I don't know, I like that even more. You can tell some of the eyeshadows are powdery, and I don't mind that. I'm seeing that for myself in her swatches. The eyeshadows are powdery. So when I get the palette, it's not like I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be powdery. Not like I'm expecting it, but you kind of have that knowledge, that heads up, like, hey, some of these might be powdery. She also explains, you know, in detail everything about the eyeshadows, and she even lets you know that some eyeshadows can cause staining. Like, everything is just so real and upfront that I don't feel like, oh, I'm gonna get this palette and it's going to be powdery mess, and you know, it's gonna stain my eyelids, and I'm gonna make a big huge deal about it, because it's something that you are getting in her video. You are getting that from her video already. You're getting that knowledge. She's letting you know everything up front, which is something that I personally can appreciate, especially nowadays, you know, with everyone coming out with the brand and everyone collaborating with all these brands. Not everything is as good as you know they say it is, and to see someone so real and so I love her sense of humor. I love her videos, her vlog channel where they remodel their house with her husband. I just think it's amazing. So let me move on for that, or from that, or else we're never gonna finish. Next, we have something more, you know, affordable, like very affordable. Elf is launching Elf has 3 new liquid eyeshadows, and these are some of my favorite drugstore eyeshadows. And I can tell you guys that the Elf liquid eyeshadows are the most comparable, similar to the Stila ones. And you guys know I have raved and raved about Stila liquid eyeshadows, and I have probably like over 20 for a long time, because they truly are a favorite product of mine. And when I tell you guys that these are the most similar ones in like pigmentation, application, glitteriness, sparkliness, they are amazing, and they're only $5. I'm just telling you guys, Elf is really doing it. Like, doing it. And the 3 shades are right here. Pinky Swear, which is like a really pretty like baby pink with some gold sparkle. Purple Rain, which looks like a really pretty like lilac lavender moment. And then Mermaid Shimmy, which is my favorite. Looks like a really pretty like muted minty green. Gorgeous. All 3 of these are on my to buy list because they're beautiful. From Juvia's Place, they have 3 new products: lipstick, lip gloss, and lip liner. You can buy their whole bundle, like the complete collection, for $246, but I don't know who's buying the whole. Let me just not say that, because I just bought the whole Milani collection. But my defense, that's like way more affordable than $246. I personally like how they launched this. So they have them individually, every single product. The lipsticks are nude velvety matte lipsticks. They're $14, and then they have them in bundles of 4s, and it's 4 different color stories. So they have the mauves, the chocolates, the peaches, or 3 different color stories. And you can get the bundle of 4s for $52, which I think that's pretty good if you guys really love their lipsticks or you want their lipsticks. They also have lip liners, and the bundle is for $48, and I think that's for the bundle of all the shades. These are their Luxe lip liners, which retail each of them retail for $10 on their own. And then the bundle for $48, and I think it's 2, 4, 6, 7. And then the lip glosses, which, look at these swatches of these lip glosses. I'm definitely into the lip glosses. I want the bundle that has the 3 like light shades. So it's glass, it's electric, and so glazed, which are like clear with a hint of sparkle and glitter. And then there's a completely clear one, and those are their glass glosses. 3 shade bundles for $35, or individually, that's the word I was looking for, individually for $13. And I need to stop saying doll hairs. I'm sorry. I know you guys are gonna be like, how are you talking about something else being so expensive and you want to buy this? But hear me out. This is a new foundation from Tom Ford. I've never tried anything from them, but this foundation is $88. And just let me say for this last time,
doll hairs.
and I'm interested in it. Not saying I'm going to buy it. Maybe in like the Sephora VIB sale, I'll think about it because it's expensive. But the description of the foundation is what gets me. Like, not the packaging, not any of that. The description. So this is a traceless soft matte foundation, and it has a soft focus matte foundation with hydrating silky formula, soft focus microsphere. What is that? What is that? Powders blur the look of imperfections. Music to my ears. For $88, I can get all that on all this. And they have 40 shades available. I will still think about it and see later on and watch reviews for sure. On things that are like super pricey, I just like to wait and watch reviews. Other things that are from the drugstore affordable, I'm like, let me buy it and let me give you guys a review. For the more pricey things, I'm like, let them buy it and then I'll say the review. Now, I want to share this other two palettes. These are from Dose of Colors, and this like just came out hot today. And these are their new eyeshadow palettes. The Smoky, how do you say this word? Soray. I don't know what this word is, and I'm not even gonna try anymore. And then we have Cutting Edge. The palettes are really nice. They're very similar to what they already have in their palettes. These just look like they're matte. I love the color of the Cutting Edge palette. It's like a very pretty like army or olive green, and the palettes have two new formulas, I would say, or a new formula, which is like a really pretty shimmery, it says reflective shimmers, which is something that I would definitely want to try. I've tried their berry palette and I really like the formula of their eyeshadows. These palettes are definitely more pricey for 5 eyeshadows, but the formula is really nice. And from both of these, I would definitely like to try the more olive green one, the Cutting Edge, especially like falls around the corner, so this would be a perfect palette for that time. This next product is from Tatcha, and I'm actually excited for it, and this is the Rice Wash. So it's basically a cleanser, a skincare product. You guys know I love Tatcha. Ever since I tried their products, I actually really enjoyed them. They are pricey, but I personally feel like they're worth the money, and I really like them. So this is definitely a product that I would be interested in trying. I have tried their skincare and I do like it. I have purchased other products, and sometimes I don't repurchase products because I keep trying new ones. But for example, their Silky Canvas, I repurchased it. I just purchased the liquid one. I have their spray. So I do like their products. I do use them, and there's products that I do repurchase. I get a lot of skincare in my BoxyCharms, so sometimes that is why I kind of don't repurchase skincare. But I'm excited for this. Definitely something that I want to try. And then I want to share these two new things that I saw on Sephora. So this is the Sephora Favorites Give Me Some Shine lip set, and it retails for $29. Now, if you guys are interested in trying the Fenty glosses, which I have raved about over and over again, this specific kit has a full-size one. So it has 2 full-size products, and you guys know these are brands that Sephora carries. They basically create these little sets, these little kits. They do it more so for like the end of the year, like Christmas and all that time, and for Christmas around that time, they launch a few of these. Right now they launched this one, which is probably a really good one, especially the time, it's summer. We're all using lip glosses, making our lips look really glossy. This one is really pretty. The set, the packaging, I just really like it. So it has a full-size Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. It's their Universal Lip Luminizer in Fuzzy, which is one of my favorite shades. They have a full-size Afterglow Lip Balm from NARS. So those are the 2 full-size. And then you get a smaller, like little travel size or sample size of the Patrick Ta Lip Shine, which is one of my favorite glosses as well. His formula is really nice. Then we have the Lip Injection Extreme Lip Plumper from Too Faced, which is actually one that I have tried, and I can say that it doesn't irritate my lips, and it's not one of those lip plumpers that make your lips feel like you have like ants all over, like just super tingly. This one just gives you a slight minty feel, minty tingle, which is comfortable and it's not like crazy feeling. And then a Juicy Tube original lip gloss from Lancome, which I personally love little tube lip glosses, so I would be excited to try that one since I've never tried a Lancome lip product. This one is so cute. Again, it retails for $29. Definitely one that is on my wish list. And lastly, we have from Venti Beauty. I thought this was such a cute little set. I told you guys, I feel like a while ago, that I tested out the Fenty gloss for the first time from this little set. I purchased the set that has a lip gloss and a highlighter, and I fell in love. Like, that's where my love for the Fenty glosses grew. And then I bought the tin that has a bunch of different colors, and I've purchased full sizes here and there. So I also really like their liquid lipsticks. They don't have a wide variety of shades, which I feel like they should definitely add more colors, because they have maybe like 5 or 6. And this red one is definitely one that has been on my list. I have a deep one and like the mauvey pinky one. And it also comes with an eyeliner, the Fenty Beauty eyeliner that I've been wanting to try out. So this would definitely be a kit that I'm interested in, and it's only $25 pairs. We are finally done. I know it was a long one. I know these are long. That's why I told you guys, grab a snack because these are long. And I always think like, oh, that's a little bit of products that I have, and then the products just start going crazy on Mondays. I feel like a lot of products launch on Mondays, and it's usually when I do the videos. So from today, I start getting whatever's new for next week. That way I can be kind of up to date with the products that are coming out, and not like talking about a product once it came out, like came out a month ago and I'm barely sharing it with you guys. That's how I try to do these videos, so they can be a little bit more informative for you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, for all your support, and like always, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.